This week we got our first look at Jamie Foxx as Electro.
We've got a new Zelda title coming out for everyone's favorite handheld.
And Jake, don't tell anyone, but the Iron Man post-credit scene has been leaked.
Today is Friday, April 19th, 2013. Welcome to Pretty Much It. Jake,
We're welcoming you,
so
Jake.
you missed a handshake. Okay, hey.
We're-
Forgot the secret handshake
Keep
there.
it professional, Jake.
Welcome.
Keep it street.
We got a lot of news this week. Like a shit ton of news. A metric shit ton of news.
How much is exactly a shit ton?
However long this video is.
Oh.
But why don't we get right to the chase? We got a couple things to mention, then we'll go right into it. Why don't you guys count down from 20?
No, I'm not
Alright,
gonna
Can
do
you,
that.
We're not
count
good
down
at
from
this.
20?
No.
Ready?
Do it.
No!
Go! First things first, we did a commentary on Stuart Little. It's hilarious. You gotta check it out by clicking the link in the info. Second of all, we got a lot of big trailers that came out this week for Man of Steel, Hunger Games Catching Fire, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you click the link in the info to see us talk about that, because we don't talk about it here. I have more notes over here. Also, if you want to enter the giveaway, you can click the link in the info to enter the giveaway. We give away a free shirt
20
from
seconds,
theobscure.com,
You're done.
including the shawarma shirt. I'm
It's
done.
over. It's over.
You're done.
It's cut.
Put another 10 seconds on the clock, because we also had reviews this week for Oblivion, Injustice, Gods Among Us, I, Steve,
game.
Disconnect, and To the Wonder, all linked in the info.
Seconds to spare. Nice work.
Do it. Let's get into the news, starting off with
efficiency.
movie news. Let's start off with Spider-Man news. It is I would say, the biggest news of the week, the most surprising news of the week.
Big news for some people.
Unless,
Maybe
actually,
smaller
technically,
news,
unless you watch the more recent Spider-Man cartoon, I think, because...
No, I think it's more like it's a recent comic thing.
Is that what it is, comics?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I
we
don't
got our
know.
first look at Jamie Foxx's Electro, and he looks like
A Smurf.
Cool.
an iteration of Electro. So I was
Yeah.
surprised, but apparently he looks exactly like a version of Electro. You got to check it out by clicking the link in the info. What do you think?
I don't really care, but I'm happy. I'm happy that it's not like as we thought it would be. Like, remember when we got the first news, it was like he's gonna wear an all black suit.
And he's edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh yeah, that's what they said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like he's wearing a black suit, but
Well, that's that what you see in the pictures there, and there's also like a set video.
Yeah.
That is not covering up his costume. That is his costume on the
That's
set.
what I- that's
like
what I-
I mean,
yeah.
in that
Cool.
scene,
It's
got
hip,
the-
it's urban. It goes with the whole new Spider-Man thing.
I guess.
Okay.
Sure,
Does it?
hip and urban.
But like, I do like how it's creative. It's not CG. It's good makeup.
It's almost
it's lit up.
It's not camp. I mean, it is kind of campy, which is good in my opinion.
I want to say something about that sentence. I saw a lot of people say, "Well, at least it's not CG."
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a thing people are saying.
Yeah.
It should be like it's makeup. Good.
It's good makeup.
Obviously,
Let's just,
right, yeah.
Just soak it up. Just
But
soak it up.
what I also
Soak up
like
the
that you
makeup.
mentioned is the fact that inside the hood there are lights
Yeah.
that they're obviously gonna cut out.
They should leave it and make it like Tron.
What if his electricity is powering his he's got a light.
His
in
lights.
He
I
opens
want
his mouth.
I
It's
want
just
a
a
hooded
beam of light.
sweatshirt. I want a hooded sweatshirt with light bulbs in it.
You could probably get that,
Probably.
but you
That
won't
would
look
be
as cool
Theobscure.com.
as Jamie Foxx, no matter how hard you try. Because I actually do think he looks pretty cool.
Yeah. He's
So-
awesome.
Yeah. I don't care.
I know you don't care. Yeah.
I guess I'm happy he doesn't have like a big electricity mask.
Yeah, and I will
like a
say
lightning
that
bolt face.
Yeah.
this apparently is people are speculating that this is actually like sort of early on in the transformation. So
Yeah, I can see that.
What? That
apparently
he gets more electricity.
Like he gets
or-
final
Well,
form.
I mean,
He gets a costume, like a traditional.
Well, like the lizard, how he started off like a human and then like he turned into a lizard.
He was like an idiot, and then he turned into more of an idiot, and then Spider-Man like kicked him in the butt.
So now Jamie Foxx is he's gonna turn blue. He's gonna turn even more blue.
he's blue.
Dabba
dabba
dee dabba
dee
da.
dabba
I knew you were gonna say
That's
that. Up
friends! Sorry.
But like I said, the links in the info will show you all you need to see. There are photos, there's a video, and obviously the initial reaction seemed to be like,
What?
Yeah, it was a bit of a knee
but
jerk.
you know what? That's good. We didn't
Yeah.
expect it, so all right. I think that he definitely looks cooler with the lights on inside than without.
Yeah.
So make sure you see
Yeah.
the correct pictures.
Probably looks better in motion. Just like the Mary Jane pictures that came out. Everybody's
Yeah.
like, she looks like an ugly bitch. So,
But it's like set photos on the way from the bathroom.
It's like she just came out of the bathroom. That's the shot.
But let's move on from fake Marvel to real Marvel. Because,
What
of
what
course,
is with these playing around? with
Spider-Man
fake and real
is
Marvel?
not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as of yet.
He is an A.
But Marvel Cinematic Universe, we
Whatever.
got 3 quick stories. First off, Doctor Strange. Justin Theroux, is that his name?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? I
He
didn't
is-
look him up, so I don't know the face.
All right.
but...
The only thing I really know him from
no.
is he was the hippie antagonist in Wanderlust. He's Jennifer Aniston's husband in real life.
Okay.
Wait, I'm having trouble picturing.
He's also. Did you see the movie with Your Highness.
Yeah.
He was like the evil wizard in it.
Oh,
Okay,
him?
I didn't see that, but I know
And
you're talking
is
about.
he playing Doctor Strange?
Well, it's a rumor that he might be, and he apparently he's in talks. And he
for it.
also is a writer, though, so he would write it as well, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
He'd write and star in it.
Yeah, we were saying last time that Doctor Strange is going to have to be a movie that they tackle
Well,
Like,
uniquely.
guess
Yeah.
what the other news is?
What is it?
Do you hear who might be directing it? Now, this actually, he said that he is absolutely not. He said he hasn't talked to anybody about it, but
It's
that
just
wouldn't
a
be the
rumor?
first time. Yeah, it's a rumor,
okay,
but that wouldn't be
so
the first time that happened.
What is the fake news?
Fede Alvarez?
Who is that?
He just did Evil Dead.
his name is
Oh.
Fetty.
That's not the news.
I wouldn't have. I don't think that would have been good.
Really? I think it's kind of interesting.
For Doctor Strange is supposed to be like this interdimensional, crazy, trippy
Yeah, but I mean,
powers
it's
thing.
kind of cool, no?
No.
It could be cool, but it must. I feel like that's just because like, oh, he's hot right now.
Well, I think his attractiveness is irrelevant.
I'm talking about.
No, you think he's
Jake,
hot.
we knew what we were.
But
Going
it's all
Sesame
just
Evil Dead.
rumors, so it doesn't really matter.
Mhm.
We'll catch you up to speed on that if that ends up being true.
Justin Theroux though.
Also
You
hot,
give him
yeah,
the
okay.
thumbs?
No, good rumor.
Good face, good body.
Next.
Let's move on to the next Marvel story. It is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Talk about that.
We're looking forward to this one, right?
Space. Yeah.
But
Oh,
someone joined the
yeah.
cast this week, and he's
Oh.
worked with James Gunn before, who of course is directing. Michael Rooker.
That's pretty
Cool dude.
cool.
Now you guys
Yeah.
know you know this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Mostly everybody else on the internet will probably recognize him from The Walking Dead.
I was
I
gonna
guess.
say Call of Duty Black Ops
Really?
2, yeah.
What? Black Ops? What?
Yeah, he voiced like the Marine guy.
all right, well
Okay,
most people
I'm gonna-
probably won't
I'm
know.
gonna say that Marine guy
Yeah.
is probably a little less known than his Walking Dead
Then
character.
Merle and Durrell or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah,
Merle-
whatever.
But
Murder.
is this good? Is he good?
Yeah.
Michael Rooker's really cool.
Okay,
I
cool.
do think his character in Guardians of the Galaxy, he's gonna have more of like a smaller role.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like
Yeah.
an older character. He was like
He's not part of the team,
He's just gonna
right?
pop up and be like, hey.
Well, yeah, the way they said it in the news thing was that he's like a really old Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
character.
So I don't think he's gonna be
Oh,
flying around.
Yeah, the way they described it was he's like the Guardians Hawkeye. He's like
Oh,
he's
okay.
like the not powered but still I've got a
Still
bow and
helpful,
arrow.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he looks sweet. He's got like a sweet ass mohawk and stuff.
All right,
He's got a
cool.
Space mohawk.
Can't
Space
wait,
Mohawk.
Space Hawk. Nice. And the last bit of Marvel news that we have this week is about Iron Man 3. We got two things. First is that people
Tony
have seen...
Stark is Iron Man.
Yeah, well, that's...
Did
sorry,
you hear
three
that?
things of news. That's the first. The second is that people have seen Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
The reviews are coming in through Twitter, and I'm just going to say they're raving reviews. I don't know if you guys checked
Raving
it out.
reviews.
So, I mean,
They're-
I've been
people are
excited
going
for
crazy.
it. I got to
Like-
keep my hype down because I don't want to get too excited for it,
Yeah.
but I'm excited.
Keep that hype on lock.
Because people have seen it, though, they've also seen a
All the-
post-credit scene.
All the spoilers.
Yeah.
Like somebody wrote up the entire movie.
Did they really?
Yeah, if you want to
Oh,
have
God.
if you want to have the whole thing spoiled.
Well, we're not
for
going
you,
to talk about
you
that.
Could, yeah.
And also, I want to warn you that if you don't want to know anything about Iron Man 3, including what the post-credit scene is, click along to go to the next thing or just skip ahead a minute or something like that. We'll
With
talk about
Choose
it
Your News.
briefly, but we should talk about it because it's interesting.
yeah, it's worth bringing up.
So basically, and this is only one, there might be another one, but I don't think they would do another one. That was only with Avengers.
I think there's going to be another one.
You think?
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean,
It's,
I hope so, because what it is...
yeah,
Not that
I'm.
Why don't you explain what it is?
Yeah, I'm actually really happy that I read what this was.
Yeah, because you would have been a little let down.
Yeah, when I first
Yeah.
saw that, like, oh, Iron Man 3 post-credit scenes, it's gonna be something
You're
crazy. It's gonna be something in space.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians
yeah.
of the Galaxy.
Nope.
And I'll just say that after I read it, I was like, I'm really glad that I knew.
You're going
that,
in
yeah,
knowing
yeah.
that. So what is it? What happens?
We're gonna talk
Very
about
briefly,
it.
yeah,
All
go
right,
for it.
so click off if you don't want to hear it. Apparently, it starts with like Tony Stark. He's sitting in a therapist's chair, and he's like, I've got problems and stuff. And then the camera turns around to show that the therapist is Mark Ruffalo, and he's
Dr.
like,
Banner.
he's like, Tony, I'm not that kind of doctor.
But and then it ends.
And then that's exactly how
It sounds
Yeah.
like it's fun, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really.
I mean, the shawarma thing was great.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's going to be like
But-
the thing that's like some credits, and then they show it, and then all the rest of the credits, and then something awesome happens.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I was expecting like something crazy, like
Well, I was really looking forward to like Guardians of the Galaxy, but
like
you know what?
Ant-Man
I
jumps
realized
in from space and he punches
Ant-Man from
punches
space.
the Hulk.
there's a problem
And then-
with Guardians of the Galaxy though, because the movie comes out very soon, Iron Man, and Guardians of the Galaxy is not like started. Really.
Well, I mean, they probably have the story written
you
out.
think they could have just like a person pop in? I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Or what if like and then all of like a scene happens, and then it
A
just
good pitch.
and then it just pans up to the nice guy.
Great.
And that's it.
I love it.
Written by Jay.
It's like
Cut, print, check the gate. Moving on.
With a question mark. over this.
What could it be?
Space? Space next?
Next, comma, space?
Next up, we have some news about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And this is some weird news. Like before
things have been weird so far.
Yeah, before I said I didn't really care that Megan Fox is going to be in it because, I mean, I like Ninja Turtles, but...
Not Michael Bay's in Ninja
Turtles. Not even, like, if they were announcing anyone was making a Ninja Turtles movie and someone got announced, I just really wouldn't care because I like the cartoon, but I would feel like they're not, like, tarnishing the memories.
And you're not going to be, like, angry about it.
No, exactly. But this, it's weird.
Why don't you tell us what happened?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, they casted the role of Splinter, which is supposed to be the wise trainer of the Turtles.
Father figure. Yes.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like this Fu Manchu father figure who teaches them the martial arts.
Who's also a rat.
Who's playing this character?
Danny Woodburn. If you don't recognize him, he's a short fellow.
Yeah, if you look him up, you'll recognize him for sure.
What has he been in?
He was in
Seinfeld. He was
in
Kramer's sidekick in Seinfeld, wasn't he, for a long time?
Oh my God, yeah.
The short actor, the little person actor.
He was in Watchmen.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
He was in the prison scene. He was one of the prison guys.
Oh, that's right. He was
a short little prison guy.
But the main thing to take away here is that it's a
pretty miscast.
Very strange, I mean, is it just going to be a voice thing?
I guess
is it,
so.
like, animated?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if it's, like, him in, like, a little Ewok suit, but obviously not an Ewok, a rat. You need a little person to play a little rat man.
No, I want them to dress him up in an Ewok suit from Star Wars.
Try to sell that and not get sued or anything. But it's funny you mentioned Star Wars, because the next story is about Star Wars.
So that's all we got to say for that.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say about that.
Let's move on.
Star Wars is apparently is going in 2015. Remember we said we didn't think it would make it?
Yeah.
Apparently it's happening.
There's only got 2 years to do Star Wars.
Like
they
2
better
years-ish.
hurry up.
Yeah,
seriously.
Guardians of the Galaxy hasn't started filming yet.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Disney, I just want to say, can you even imagine Disney has Avengers 2 and Star Wars 7 coming out that year? Can you even imagine the money?
They're going to dominate the world.
I can't stand it. It's incredible.
I gotta get a job
I
for
wish
Disney,
I was
man.
Disney.
Your life will belong to Disney.
Yeah.
Everything you do will be copyrighted to Disney.
But there's even more interesting news here because they also announced, and this is officially announced, they said that, and I believe it was at CinemaCon, was going on this week, they want to have a Star Wars movie out every single year.
And
not like episode 8, 9, and 10. It's going to be, like the Boba Fett movie, I guess, the young Han Solo movie. I was going to say young Harrison Ford.
Can I just, come on, why?
Are you
scared
hurt?
the shit out of me.
Are you hurt, Jake?
Yeah.
I said Harrison Ford.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm not even mad about Harrison Ford.
Oh.
I'm just mad about a Star Wars movie every year.
You're hurt on the inside.
Just like,
really?
Yeah. Come on. Maybe I'm a Star Wars snob?
Yeah, I can't say I share the same
I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't
it's
really
another
care.
thing where I'm not like offended by it.
I am.
It's one of those things where I don't care, but the ideas they had for the spin-off movies, they all sound terrible.
Yoda.
Like the young Yoda movie.
I couldn't care less about
That's
that.
the worst idea I've ever heard.
I want to know about all these things, but I
don't.
want to read them in my
Read it.
books.
Yeah, you can probably already read it.
I don't want to see it in the movies.
You just want them in a book?
I don't want Aura Singh to be like a cool mainstream character. I don't
Who?
want like.
Oh,
don't worry about it.
He's being a
don't
Star
worry
Wars
about it.
hipster.
I'm a Star Wars hipster. Sorry.
Whatever.
Expanded universe hipster.
But I don't know, kind of interesting that they want to do one every single year. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
it's not interesting. It's
pathetic.
No, it's not. But it's expected. It's
Oh,
like-
okay.
That being said, it's very cool that Star Wars 7 is on schedule.
I mean,
At least.
maybe not,
Maybe.
because they might not
I
have
honestly,
enough time.
I really don't think that they could turn this out in 2 years.
Imagine
If
they
do,
delay it and like what would happen?
What if they delay it?
Like an announcement like that.
I'm
Star
guess-
Wars 7 is delayed.
I'm guessing if it got delayed, that'd be the end of it. Yeah.
All right, Walt Jr.
Thanks, asshole.
And now we have 4 really quick little like rapid fire stories
On real movies.
First
We
off,
call these pretty much it bits.
pretty much lightning.
No, pretty much bits.
Pretty much bit. All right, I like that. Pretty much bits. First off, Only God Forgives. We got a new poster, and the only reason I think it's worth mentioning is because it's pretty damn cool. I actually think this sells the movie for me than the trailer did.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty neat, but I'm not really looking forward to this. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll see it. I'm just tired of Ryan Gosling doing the same thing.
Jake looks
over and
flustered.
over. Are you flustered, Jake?
You want to fight?
Are you asking us, or are you
That's
quoting
what he
me?
says in the trailer, right?
What is that? How you feel about the poster?
What we're asking you how you feel. Very simple answer.
Next up, we have some news about sequels. Okay, we got Pitch Perfect. Did you guys see Pitch Perfect?
No, I did not.
I've heard.
Is it yes or no? You've heard, you saw
Yes
it?
or no?
I've heard all the songs, but
Yes
I've never
or no?
seen the movie.
Yes or no?
All the songs, it's coming to the console.
I don't know.
know if I've seen it.
Yes or no?
Have you seen Pitch Perfect?
I saw the one with Tom Cruise.
Anyway, Pitch Perfect 2 coming out in what year is it? Wait a minute. It's coming out
Oh my
in
God.
I want to say 2014. No, 2015. This is going to take a long time. I think it's going to be right up there with Star Wars. The other movie that we just got sequel news about is coming out in 2014, and I wish it was this year. I can't wait.
Why?
21 Jump Street 2. Did you see 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, it was.
You didn't like it? You saw it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh my God.
I didn't think I would,
It was
but I liked it.
probably my favorite comedy that year. I thought it was
bro
amazing.
humor. It's good though.
I didn't think it was bro humor at all.
I don't know,
actually. Do you think it was bro humor?
No, I didn't think it was bro humor.
I don't know. There's a joke. It's like "fu science." It's kind of like actually, no, it's pretty funny.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, I don't like Tandem What is it?
It's hard to say.
It's not hard to say. Channing Tatum?
Channing Tatum.
Channing
And
Tatum.
the last bit of news is
Oh,
actually
God.
about Batman, and you've got to be wondering, why are you talking about Batman last?
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's about Batman Begins.
Oh, my favorite movie of all time.
ABC Family recently premiered
Oh, this is
Batman
funny, yeah.
Begins on their network, on their channel, and
This
you
is the
know,
funniest
they
thing
put
ever.
together a promo that really doesn't sell exactly what Batman Begins is.
It sells it as a family movie.
It sells it
Yeah.
as like a rom-com.
It's like Batman fights for family
And for
And
love.
lives for love. Where his family's dead.
His mom and dad.
So, you got to check it out by clicking the link in the info. It is hilarious. But that's it for movie news. Now we've got some TV news, and most of it is pretty quick, I'd say.
That's usually what it is.
First off, let's start with Breaking Bad. A little
Oh.
bit of news this week. Breaking Bad officially coming back on August 11th.
There was a time that we had a release date, and we were wrong.
Yeah, it was in
We were
July.
wrong.
Well, Aaron Paul tweeted out sometime
Yeah.
in July, and he was wrong.
He was
Aaron-
obviously on meth.
Aaron screwed us over.
I
Now
get
we
it,
got
Jake.
a date.
I
Mark
get-
your calendars.
You made a joke about him being on meth because they make meth on the show. Yeah.
August 11th.
August 11th, set your calendar, set your marks, get set, go. Next up, let's talk about Amazon's original, well, it's not an original series technically, is it?
Yeah.
I guess it's based on Zombieland. It's
Yeah.
called Zombieland, and Amazon is doing it, and there's a trailer, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to be talked about.
Well, I wanted to talk about it because it's worth making fun of. It looks awful.
Did you like Zombieland, the movie?
I love Zombieland, yeah.
I thought Zombieland was...
I didn't like it.
So we obviously just don't have the same. I love The Hangover. I love 21 Jump Street,
Yeah.
and I love Zombieland. So you and I just don't have the same
Is
connection.
Woody
there.
Harrelson in the show?
Hell no!
No,
Are you
it's-
kidding? He has
Is
things to do.
Mark Zuckerberg in the
No,
show?
No.
but he's also the
It's-
leader of Facebook, so that would be
He's
crazy.
the leader of Facebook.
Yeah, the leader of he's the president of Facebook.
It's just random people and...
Pretending to be those characters, I think, though. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
no, it's
You
new
sure?
characters. I
Because the
think
guy
it's-
kind of looks like he's ripping off Woody Harrelson.
Well, then that's even worse.
Did he say nut up or shut up? I
no,
didn't see
but they
the
went through
trailer.
the rules, and I was like, oh, I get it. It's like the...
Well, this went through a lot. Like, first, there's gonna be Zombieland 2. And then there's
Yeah.
like a TV series. Wow.
And
now
then
it's a
and
web
they go,
show.
boop, boop.
Oh, it's not even Netflix.
And
Not even
now
Netflix.
it's on-
Amazon.
It's not even Netflix. It's
Yeah.
Amazon.
So, anyway, you get what you pay for, I guess, and here
Nothing.
it is.
It's free, the first episode, right?
Yeah, and it's worth it. Another sneak peek was released this week, and it's
So
for
many
a
sneaks.
very popular show, which is having its last season. A lot of last seasons going
Yeah.
on. Dexter. We get the sneak
And-
peek.
Yeah.
I don't watch it, so I'm not going to watch this
I've
yet,
watched
but-
every season. It's really good that this is the last season.
Yeah,
because
it's gone a little too far.
Things are getting way too out of hand.
Okay.
I liked Dexter for the first season. First season was great. Second and third were kind of...
That's what I hear.
But fourth season was amazing.
And then it's still kind of good?
No,
Oh.
it's just first and fourth.
Oh, okay.
They're like the best. But
Interesting. It's kind of like Resident Evil.
there you go. But fifth was...
Two's pretty good, too. But anyway,
Yeah, the rest pretty bad.
check it out. Click the link in the info, and let us know what you think. Let us know if you're pumped.
Are you talking about the movies of Resident Evil? Or the
Obviously
games?
not.
I don't know.
And the last thing TV related that we have to talk about here, and just make sure you see, is the Patton Oswalt Star Wars filibuster.
Oh, I love this.
On Parks and Rec, I guess he makes a cameo on Parks and Rec where he's in this episode, and he was instructed to just go on and on to filibuster in court,
It's like one of the most...
like Rand Paul's recent.
you just go on and on and on.
Yeah. It's one of the most impressive one-takes
Yeah,
ever.
it's like 8 minutes long,
He
something
just
like that.
he
Are
just
you-
comes up with this crazy sprawling story of nothing.
And I'm pretty sure it's
But,
just on the spot.
I mean, it's on the spot.
Yeah,
I
like,
can
I mean,
watch this because
it's I mean, even if you think it's stupid, just the fact that he can make up that on the fly.
And the fact that he's like getting pissed off about it, like they're like, all right,
Yeah.
that's enough, and he's like, no, and he
Yeah.
keeps going.
I gotta
8
watch it.
minutes. The whole I won't spoil what happens because it's actually kind of funny what happens, but you got to watch it. It is absolutely worth sitting through 8 minutes. It goes so fast because he's just talking and talking. But yeah, it is
Funny
great.
dude.
Click the link in the info to check it out. But that's it for TV news. Now, you know what time it is?
No, what time? 3?
Almost time for Jake and video games, but first we gotta take a quick commercial break.
I love those. I love commercials.
And cut! Alright, guys, you're doing
Good.
great.
Thank you.
Jake, you're acting a little bit like a trombone, more like a trumpet.
Okay.
Mike, stick to the script. You're going way too far out.
Okay, I'm
Eric,
sorry. I
Perfect
do
as
that
usual.
sometimes.
Keep it
Thank you
up.
very much.
What do I say? Welcome back to Pretty Much It. Now we're going to talk about video games. So
Nice.
if you're not into this, please leave.
Why do you keep... You're
Why
so
would you say that?
self-deprecating.
Also-
Last week, too.
Also, we need people to stick around.
Yeah, we want them to stick around.
We don't want to tell people to
We
go
want to find
away.
out what the poll winners and stuff. They gotta sit through you.
All right. You can. Yeah. Do you guys remember that game a while back that we saw a video
Yeah,
of?
Among the Sleep?
Yeah. It was the video of the first-person horror game through the eyes of a child.
Yes.
Of
Yes.
a baby.
A baby.
They're bringing that back up.
This is it now has a Kickstarter and it's like a whole big thing.
Ooh.
Are you serious?
Give him that money.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna-
I'll give that money, honey.
Give
Hell
him
yeah.
that money.
Oh my god, yeah, I'll give it right to him.
Got $2.
I'll give it right to him. You got it.
that all they need?
And give it right to him.
That YouTube money.
That's all they need?
Wow. That's incredible. Only $2. So how's it looking? Anybody doing anything
They
or
still
no?
don't really have. The Kickstarter's doing great. Yeah,
Oh,
I
good.
don't know what the goal is, but it has. I mean,
Well, the goal is to fund the project.
yeah.
Oh, you mean the
I don't know-
monetary
I don't know
goal.
how much money. Yeah, but 30 days. It's already doing good.
Nice.
There's no footage? No new footage?
No new footage, but they had a
forgot
couple
about this.
new little details. They talked about. It's really going to be about exploration, atmosphere,
Yeah.
and horror.
You know what
I
I just
just-
realized?
yeah.
With some puzzles.
Now that Slender the Arrivals come out, it's going to be just like level 4 in the house.
I didn't play that.
Yeah, but you saw that.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's going to be
Yeah.
just like level 4.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be,
yeah.
That's going to be pretty...
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
can't
cool.
wait.
We talked about this a long time ago.
Kudos if you can find out which episode it was. I'd
Excellent.
like to go back and watch it, so please let us know.
Yeah.
I won't remember. So how do we get to the Kickstarter?
It is down below. Click that.
Nice.
Click that link.
Usually is always below.
Nice.
That money. That was like a gag. Can I have that back?
Oh, sure. You want it back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Zimzalabim!
Is that magic? Wait. Come on! You know the way we talk about movies sometimes, and like we've
Yeah.
been talking about how Vine, like people have been teasing movies with Vine.
Hell yeah.
Now we're doing it with games.
Oh,
Neat.
so it's a ripoff. I'm just kidding. That's cool.
Yeah,
I
I
love it.
guess.
I love this.
So Bethesda, obviously the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, good stuff like that. Through Vine, they teased a game that they're going to be revealing tomorrow. We're
Oh.
filming this on Thursday.
Right.
So Friday, oh my God, we're so excited about this game. We don't even know what it is.
Whatever it is, we'll post it in the info. So by
Yeah.
the time they watch
We-
it, they can check it out.
Yeah.
We know nothing about it. It's not like an Oblivion game.
Well,
It's
we
not
know one
like,
thing. It's made by Bethesda.
Yes, and the Vine showed a record player playing Bach and barbed wire.
Sounds like Fallout.
My money is on Fallout 4 because I've
Yeah.
heard like rumblings with like voice actors and stuff like that.
Rumbling.
I don't know that band. Bach and Barbed Wire?
You ever see barbed wire with was
I know
that
Barbra Streisand.
Pamela Anderson?
Barbara Streisand.
No, barbed wire.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's a good movie.
No, it's not.
I know. The last bit of gaming news is very 3DS related. Nintendo
very
announced like
3DS?
a ton of new
this is relevant to
3DS
Mike.
games. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't own a 3DS. I
bet your
don't.
bottom
Oh.
dollar.
I don't plan on owning one.
So
but
it's not
if
relevant.
I had one, I would play it.
I think this year is going to be like the year for 3DS games,
I-
especially with,
Wow.
like Luigi's Mansion.
Well,
that
we're
just
halfway
came out.
through, so...
I believe you tweeted that you kind of feel that Nintendo is kind of going all for 3DS and kind of putting the Wii U on the back.
Yeah, they didn't really announce anything for Wii U with this thing. And,
Interesting.
I
By
just
the
want to
way-
sell it and buy a 3DS.
By the way, I called this little fizzle of the Wii
Ooh.
U. Back when it was coming out, I was like, Wii U, it's gonna fizz.
Ooh, daddy-o. So what did they announce?
They announced the biggest thing they announced that's really worth talking about is a new Zelda game for 3DS.
Wind Waker 2.
No,
Did they ever make Wind Waker 2?
no,
I thought they did.
they don't really make twos.
They don't make two.
You're right. Did they
Except
make another?
for-
They made another cell-shaded game though, right?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, that's what I'm
this
thinking
this
of.
one is actually kind of in the set in the same world as Zelda: A Link to the Past.
And
okay.
it's
a really good one.
And it's like played from the top, like the old Zelda games.
Yeah,
right?
it's top
Really?
down. Yep, it's
Yeah.
top down. You know, but the really cool thing is that, and it's cool because with the 3DS element, there's like an ability. It's kind of, you know, Nintendo. Every game has a gimmick, but it's cool because he can attach himself to walls as like a drawing,
Oh.
and then it goes into 3D, like you're looking from the ground level, and you follow him as he moves along walls. He can go in between bars.
What the hell? That
Like
sounds
cell- like
innovative
cell
as
bars.
hell.
It's cool. It looks really cool,
I like
especially
that.
with the 3D and the way it perspective changes.
3DS.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where it gets the name.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Zelda fan, but I did love the shit out of the the Super Nintendo Zelda game.
And he would love Wind Waker if he ever played it.
I've seen Wind Waker and I think it looks awesome, but I've never played it. So I just didn't have the time as a kid.
So this Zelda looks really awesome, and honestly, I do want to scrap my Wii U and just put it towards 3DS games.
Do it, I dare you.
With this coming out, and like they have a Star Fox game, and they got Luigi's Mansion,
Which is awesome.
Sounds cool. I mean,
I'll buy a 3DS and sell it to you if you could actually just trade me the Wii U for 3DS.
Are you gonna sell me a T-shirt too, Eric?
Beobscure.com, shawarma shirt.
Thanks.
So that's it for all the news this week. Once again, I just want to remind you, you might be wondering why we didn't talk about like the Man of Steel trailer, the Hunger Games Catching Fire trailer. We talk about it in a separate show. Click the link in the info to go check that out.
We say this every week.
Yeah,
now.
I'm going to say it every week.
If you don't get it by now, you go home.
Yeah,
Find
go
us
home.
elsewhere.
But what we do talk about now is the poll. And the poll question last week was, what villain would you like to see, or villains, in Batman Arkham Origins, which was announced last week?
Honest enough.
Yes. Now the poll results some of them are kind of interesting.
Or am I going to be let down again, Eric?
You're going to be pretty pissed.
Oh, jeez.
With 95 votes, in third place, Scarecrow.
I'm guessing they never played.
He's in both games.
But here's the thing.
What?
He was the best part of Arkham Asylum.
So are they just saying, like, they hope
Put
he's
him
in
in
it again?
Just
I
bring
hope
him
so.
back.
All right. That's an obvious one, though. I would assume he will be in it.
Really
But
creative, guys.
That won't make sense because then in Arkham Asylum he would have been like, oh shit, Scarecrow again. And he didn't say that.
In second place, with 194 votes, is Red Hood.
See, that's a good idea because it's a prequel. Red Hood would work.
Jake, you there?
Yeah, it would work, and especially because they're all gonna be like assassins, like
Yeah.
Deathstroke and Red Hood. I just don't like Red Hood.
But if you know Red Hood, Red
cool.
Hood is not a singular character.
No.
Right. This is going to make you mad.
Okay.
In first place, with 230 votes, is the Riddler. But it says not just clues. But if you got all the clues, you know he was in it. Legitimately.
Wait.
Because he's only in it as like the little clues and stuff you find for the most part. Unless in Arkham City, you actually see him.
How many votes did that get?
Let's not talk about it.
200?
230.
I think that means that 200% of our viewership...
That's actually not right at all. That would be double the amount of people that watch the show.
I was going to say...
Actually, that would be like a fraction of a percentage. But anyway, I get what you're saying.
I was going to say 200 people must be either mentally disabled or they never played.
This is what happens when you vote. You shouldn't vote.
See, I look at this.
So what are they going to say? Like,
I hope Batman's in it.
So the only argument I can kind of get from that is that maybe you get to fight the Riddler.
Why would you fight the Riddler?
That's the thing. Yeah.
Why, you never fight the Riddler. He doesn't have like powers.
I've never in my life fought the Riddler.
Yeah, but Batman has to beat every single.
The Riddler.
You're going to jail. He has to do it.
The Riddler has henchmen.
But he does in Arkham City. He does.
Yeah, but it didn't end with like press X to punch Joker in the face. That's what our viewers want, and I agree.
It said Joker, by the way.
Joker, Riddler.
So basically, we want in Arkham Origins there needs to be a press X to punch Riddler option.
So wait a minute, hold on. Let me go back over this poll. Is everyone in this poll been in every single Arkham game already?
No, not Red Hood.
No,
That's true. Yeah, not Red Hood.
So Red Hood is good.
Yeah, Red Hood.
But that was last week's poll question. This week's poll question is actually about a trailer we talked about. Don't forget to watch us talk about the trailers. Man of Steel. Who would you like to see in a future movie play Lex Luthor? Click the link in the info to go vote on facebook.com/prettymuchit. And we will go over the results next week, and we will decide who will be playing Lex Luthor.
We decide.
And we'll call up DC and say, hey,
this is
got
it. We got it.
They decided.
Click.
that's what we do.
Hang
We're
up.
the deciders.
We hang up without saying goodbye.
And guess what's next, boys? Guess what we're going to do right now?
I'm not
End
good.
it.
Swoosh! Welcome to the new end slate, folks.
Whoa!
I know it's not really a
What?
new thing. Everybody does it, but
What?
we didn't do
What
it
is
up
this?
until now. I'm finally getting my shit together. Over there, you can watch some other Pretty Much It videos. Down here, you can click to Facebook and Twitter, and if you click the Pretty Much It logo, you can go and subscribe. It's pretty cool. How's it looking over there?
Cool over there. You did a good job.
I never thought I'd live to see the day where we'd see technology come this far.
Pretty incredible, huh?
We're in it.
But for now, you know what I gotta say.
Oh, the catchphrase.
That's pretty much it.
We.
All right, cut. Come on, guys. Just heard from the producers. They don't like any of it. It was all bad. In fact, it's pretty much shit. So we're going to go back to one, everyone. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, we're starting over. 3, 2, 1.
Today is Friday, April 19th, 2013.